Hello friends, today we are going to see the Newmark influence chart. So the Newmark influence chart is mainly used for find out the vertical stress distribution. Mr. Newmark developed a chart in 1942 for determine the vertical stress distribution so below any shape of footing. So like footing like rectangular, circular, square and irregular. Mainly the chart is consist of 10 concentric circle and 20 radial lines such that the vertical stress coefficient is called influence factor. So the radius of 10th circle is infinity. So that's why we are denoted that line as dotted line, so that the 10th line is cannot be drawn. So that is drawn by a dotted line. Mr. Newmark adopted the vertical stress developed by Mr. Bosins for a circular footing. So this is called Newmark influence chart. So the influence line, so that is the 10 circles are there. So 1 2 3 4 5 it's up to 10 circles are there. The 10th circle is drawn in the dotted line because the 10th line is infinity. Next, radial lines, there are 20 radial lines are there. So 1 2 3 like 20. So from each line we have the influence factor. So the influence factor is 1 by 10 into 1 by 20 equal to 0.05. So then we have to plot plan of foundation with the help of tracing paper. So this is the example of plan of foundation, so plotted using tracing paper. So from the chart we can find out the vertical stress of the footing. This is the area of area having equal vertical stress contribution. So each line having the equal stresses. So then vertical stress is find out by using the formula sigma z equal to if into n into q. So if value we already know the influence factor. So the influence factor is equal to 1 by 10 into 1 by 20. So that is called 0.005 into the n value and q value. So the vertical stress developed by Mr. Bosins equation. So we know sigma is equal to q by 1 minus 1 by 1 plus r by z the whole square, the whole power 3 by 2. So from that sigma z1, so we can divide the circle into 20 parts. So that's why q divided by 20 into 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus r by z the whole square into whole power 3 by 2. So according to Newmark's influence chart, the vertical stress is the formula is sigma z equal to q into n into if. So the q value we already know the load of footing divided by base area. So the how much load applied to the footing and divided by the area of the footing. So next n is equal to number of area units covered by the plan of the footing plotted on the tracing paper. We can plot the foundation area by using tracing paper. We have to keep in mind the point below the stress is required must be coincide with the center of the circles. So where the point is applied, so the point must be a center of the circle. So from that the calculation the value of vertical stress must be compared with the SPC of subsoil. If case the vertical stress sigma z value is less than SBC, the footing size must be safe. Okay, so for example we can take the calculation. So Q is equal to 3 lakh kilonewton divided by, so the size of footing is equal to 20 into 25 into 20 meter. So Q value we can find out 3 lakh kilonewton divided by 25 into 20, so we can get 46 kilopascal. So the sigma z value is equal to q into n into if. So q value we find out 46 and 2, then n value is equal to 110. The n value is taken from the graph into if is equal to 0.05. So from that we can get 25.3 kilopascal. So that is the SPC of soil is equal to 50 kilopascal. So that is 25 is less than 50 kilonewton per meter square. So now if the value of vertical stress is greater than SPC, then the size of footing shall be increased and make the design safe. So this is the simple method. We can calculate the vertical stress distribution using Newmark influence chart. But the influence chart is not used to determine the consolidation of soil. So there is only we can find out the how much the vertical pressure acting on the soil. Again we will see in next video. Thank you.